So this is the full video. No cuts, nothing, all of my commentary. Slice the zucchini, dice the pepper, onion, mushrooms, fry them in a pan with a pound of ground chicken. You're gonna need cheese, cottage cheese, mozzarella, parmesan. Make your zucchini lasagna. Two mandolin sliced zucchinis, and look at all that water that came off of them. I coated them in salt, so I wasn't gonna do it, but look at that's so much liquid that came out of them. And then this is my onion, pepper, and mushroom, and I sauteed it till brown. It's on like between 6 and 7, and then I added my pound of ground chicken, and I'm just cooking it. My pan set out. This is an 8x8 little glass dish. So to my meat, and it's just having it brown some. I'm gonna add some garlic powder. I did have 2 big scoops of garlic in there, but you can never have enough garlic. So that's probably like a table. Well, maybe half a tablespoon. That's a lot of garlic powder. Some crushed red pepper flakes. And we're just maybe like a quarter of a teaspoon. We don't like it too spicy. I already put some black pepper and salt in here. And I need to find my Italian seasoning. I'm going to put some Italian seasoning in here. I took my zucchini and I ran water through to rinse off all the salt. And now I'm just going to squeeze out all the liquid. And it's going to be a lot, I think, still. Because you don't want soggy lasagna. Oh, you can't see it, but man, that's a lot of liquid. Here, let's flip you around. This is my paper towel wrapped zucchini. Look at all this water coming out of there. Make sure I don't have any paper towel on it. Ew, that's a lot. Just pick it up and squeeze. So remember, you don't want soggy lasagna. There was a couple left at the bottom of the... So this is zucchini that I sliced with a mandolin, and I salted it to get some of the liquid out. I don't know what that's called. I don't think it's blanching. I have no idea. I forget. It's been... I do it all the time with cucumbers, zucchini. I just don't know. Okay. Probably could be better. I'm gonna have to get a towel and do it all together. White towel. I'm gonna take all of this. I've already squeezed it. Try to get just all that moisture out. And really, this was too full. Oh, look at! Oh my goodness! Look at all that. Better turn my chicken off because it's gonna cook to nothingness. So I'm gonna keep squeezing my zucchini bowl and get that moisture out, and I'll talk to y'all later. This is what my zucchini ended up looking like, and you can see the water at the bottom of that after I squeeze water out of it. So I'm gonna try to straighten it out and get it flat. But this is my chicken, onion, and bell pepper, and I'm going to open up my garden combo sauce, and I'm going to put half a cup of sauce in there. Ooh, that doesn't look like a lot. This is half a cup. Whoop. Well, I did a little bit, like maybe half a cup with a couple of tablespoons. It's a pretty good jar, though. Nope, I think I'm going to put another half a cup. So we're going to do a whole cup of pasta sauce. Yep, whole cup of pasta sauce. That looks better. Looks better. I am not the best judge of this because I really don't like pasta stuff. Probably shouldn't be making this, to be honest. But I'm not a fan. But we'll see if it's good or not. Try the chicken pasta sauce, even though I said I really don't like Italian food and pasta sauce. If you personally know me, I really don't prefer to eat this kind of stuff. But it's supposed to be high protein, low carb, and supposed to be good for you, so we're going to give it a shot. That ain't bad. That really is not bad. I'll take it. Okay, we're moving on, looks like. That's decent. On my food processor, I have to food process a cup of cottage cheese. Okay. Oh, and I found my Italian seasoning. So I'm going to add a tablespoon of Italian seasoning to my cup of cottage cheese and process it. This is great value, cottage cheese, large curd, 4% milk fat. I looked at the ricotta. I don't know why they're not using ricotta for this recipe. Maybe something to do with the calories per the serving. I have no idea. Anyway, we're doing it. This is a clean spoon because I'm going to have some cheese. I might have to do a cup and a half. We'll just do a cup and a half and see what happens. I don't know, there's a half a cup into my food processor. Shut the door. There's another half a cup into my food processor. Do I want to do more? We're going to do another one. We're going to do 1.5 cups of cottage cheese. There's another half cup of cottage cheese into my food processor. And don't worry, I put all of these in the dishwasher at the same time, so it's fine. Okay, now the cottage cheese has to go back in the refrigerator. This is how much is left if you're worried about it. So it's like probably half a container. Okay, now I need a tablespoon of this feller, my Italian seasoning. Okay. We're gonna do about that much. Into the food processor with the cottage cheese. Here we go, cottage cheese. Ended up having to turn it on high. That took probably like 45 seconds. But it's smooth. Smooth. Ah. I have to use two hands, I'm sorry. Like this cottage cheese just with the Italian seasoning in it? This might be a new thing. This could be like a good low fat, high protein. This is delicious. It's like pizza. Pudding. Pizza pudding. Anyway, that's all we're making. Let me get back to my stuff. Okay, so I have my dish. I'm not going to put this meat sauce on the bottom of the dish. I I'm going to put 4 tablespoons, or no, 4 tablespoons. It's a quarter of a cup, just of the regular sauce. And then I'm going to be putting this sauce in the refrigerator because we're done with this sauce for this high protein lasagna. So we're back to layering our lasagna. So I have my zucchini noodles. This filler don't need to be in there. I really don't need them anymore. We got our chicken, mushroom, onion, and bell pepper mix. And we have our cottage cheese. And then I have some Parmesan and some mozzarella. How much? We don't know. We'll see if we use it all. Okay. This is 1/4 of a cup or 4 tablespoons of whatever sauce you like. I use the Great Value Garden. So I'm going to get my noodles out. My zucchini plant noodles. Put a layer. And I had soaked all the water out of these fellers. Listen. Okay. I think I want to do another one more. Boop. Okay, layer of zucchini. Okay, now I want to do, I have to get a spoon, I'm sorry. Nope, I'm going to get this spatula. Now I'm going to do a layer of meat. I don't know, maybe like 2 scoops of meat. Spread it out real good. Now this is only an 8x8 dish. I hope I have enough to do it. I don't think I'm going to have enough to do it all. But we'll see. Okay. And then we'll just take a good scoop of our cottage cheese mix. Spread it out evenly. Okay, this is after the first layer, what we have left in the cottage cheese. Now, and I'm probably going to use the rest of this Parmesan. So, a sprinkle of Parmesan, just like this, a handful. And then a sprinkle, oh, this is new mozzarella. Mozzarella is new. Ugh. Okay. A sprinkle of mozzarella. We will do that. Okay. More noodles. Well, some more zucchini noodles. I'm gonna do crossways. Yeah, we're gonna alternate the layers. I think I should have done a full casserole. It's okay. As long as I get something in the oven tonight that we can have dinner, it's fine. That is gross. I'm not going to use that. Look at that big fella. He's like, hey. Okay, we're good. Now another layer of meat. 2 stacks. 2 good scoops of meat. Spread it out real nice. I probably need a little bit more meat. We're just going. It's going to be fully coated. It's fine. And I'm going to do this till the whole thing is full. So probably 3 good tablespoons of that. Spread it like cake icing. Now that's something I could like, but that's why I gotta eat this. Because I like too much cake icing. Listen, I'm fat, I can make that joke. Okay, more Parmesan. And more mozzarella. Uh-oh, now I don't know what way I was running. I think I'm running this way. I think I'm running this way, so we're going to go back to this way. If not, it's fine. Again, this is zucchini that I salted to get all the moisture out, and then rinse them in water, and then use the towel to get all the moisture out. Listen, fella, you gotta get down and get in there. Okay. Oh, look how nicely it's working out. Listen, we have to improvise here and there a little bit, okay? That feller had to be ripped in half. I don't know about this feller. We'll take it in half because it just needs to be a little bit of space there. Okay. Okay, beautiful. All right. Sauce. Sauce and meat. Okay, I might have enough for like one more, I think, and one more of meat. So, save a little bit of that. I don't think I'm going to do any Parmesan on that one. I'm just going to do mozzarella. If you remember from earlier, my stove was clean. I'm going to do more cheese on that one, like the mozzarella. Okay, now our last bit of our zucchinis. I think they're running this way, so this way it is. Oh, I think we're making it exactly. This is beautiful. piece. That one looks questionable. We're not going to use it. We'll use you. Boop. And these little fellers. Beautiful. All right, now. Let's do the rest of our meat. This is how much meat we have left. That was great. Super fabulous. I could have done it better myself. I interviewed somebody once for a job, and they were like, you make jokes and then laugh at yourself. Well, yeah. If I don't, who's going to laugh at me? Because I can laugh at myself. So, yeah. So that's all of my meat and stuff on that. Alright, spread it out real nice. Oh, I forgot to start. So I'm going to do 350. Preheat oven 350. And this is going to take like 40 minutes. I'm going to cover it with foil for 40 minutes. And I'm not going to put... Well, I got to spread this out a little bit. Maybe I should not have put that blob of cheese that on the last feller. That one layer that I put that extra blob of cheese on. Now I'm regretting my life choices. Okay. Okay, beautiful, beautiful. Alright. Now, we're going to use the rest of this, which is not a lot, of our cottage cheese mix. Thank goodness I did a cup and a half, fellers. We would not have had enough. Ooh, look at that beautifulness. All right. Get your butt down in there. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to do a little bit, well no, we'll do a little bit of Parmesan, a little bit of mozzarella. I don't like doing that because I'd rather take it out later, but we'll do it. It's done. It's been in there. Ooh, it's woo shaka. Woo. That smells good. Hold on. Look at that. It's been 35 minutes. But these are little crescent roll balls I made. Put garlic powder on top of them. They have to cook for like 10 minutes. So goodbye. 10 minutes. Amber's got all for the bread. La, 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 la. Oh, that's the wrong way. That's the wrong way. Ooh, hot, hot, hot. Look at my little dough poofies. Oh, full beautiful. They're just gonna be there. Now you, what about you? How are you looking? I'll leave him set it there. You wanna turn it down. He's awfully bubbly now, look at him. Awfully bubbly. Garlic powder crescent roll. Oh my gosh. Very good. Thank God we're blessed with food, especially with what's going on in the world today. It's crazy. Probably don't help. That's right out of the oven. It's dinner, but my husband is not home yet. He's working, so this is really brown and crispy on top. I'm gonna cover it with foil and stick it back in the oven, but I'm gonna turn the oven down, like way down, just to warm. So it should be good. So it's good. It's pretty much done, and turn it all the way down to 170, so a good holding temperature. And I'll let this air out a little bit because it won't bake all the way while it's in there again. These are staying out, they're done. This has to get foiled and go back in. And then, of course, I'm running my tiny dishwasher again, and it's going to be running for a lot. So, yeah. It's 11:22 at night. It's been a bit later. So, this is our lasagna done. Ooh, that's nice and soft. So, hey, Mohammed, would you come here? How much of this do you want? Ooh, that's very soft. This is going to be my portion. Ooh, look at that. I should have put an egg. But, ooh, it's still nice and hot in the middle. Very nice. I'm just going to give him a spoon. I don't know. He does have regular pasta because he likes regular pasta. Oh, I just tore that all up. I'm sorry, I do not plate things very well. Lasagna stuff is done. I carved out a fork. We're gonna try it. Smells good. How is that even good? That's really good. My husband's making a Snapchat video of it. He ain't even tried it yet. What do you think?
Excellent.
You would not
I like it.
baloney.
Yeah, I like it.
I'll ask him later. I'll tell y'all later.